intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Allard. Quickly complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On the move at the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Give to the single back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Nittany Lions are marching down the field. On the ground, it's Singleton. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Aller. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Moving away from pressure. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make... One has the same call. Just enough time for one more play here in the first quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Getting some heat. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Gets it out quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. The inside handoff. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Wants to throw on 3rd. They're trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, looking for the completion. They intercept it. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not only did they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Hey, look, it's early in the game, and this quarterback's excited. You're playing with tons of energy. You feel like you've got an opportunity to throw a touchdown passer early, create some momentum, but the play just wasn't there to be made. You got to do a better job just throwing that thing away, knowing that a field goal is big at this juncture, but unfortunately now they'll come away with nothing in that drive.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now Which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, we've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Looking to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Henderson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Howard. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the first touchdown of the game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. And he's running in the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
Now adjusting. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To To the air, it's Aller. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Fights off a defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Howard. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They're bringing heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Pocket starts to collapse. They get to him as he throws. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Penn State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense? offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Back to throw, it's Howard. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going up top here late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, they're down a possession and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Shakes off the tackle.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7th. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to pass, it's Allard. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Fleming. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Good timing on the quick out. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they score first here in overtime.
I love running backs that have a nose for the ball and understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And they tacked on the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up with the completion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Judkins. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. From the gun, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. That ties it up here in double OT, and now they can win it.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Have to go for 2 here in the 2nd overtime, and this one would win the game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second overtime, you have to go for 2, and this is for the win. Looking to throw, it's Aller. They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the third overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.